What is going on, guys? It's Mr. Banks here, coming back at you live with another trade recap to make you a better self-sufficient trader so you can take trades on your own. Pretty much a live journal. I do this every single day for the team. But go ahead and first like and subscribe to the YouTube channel so you don't miss any of this daily educational content that we put out on a daily basis. So first, I want to get started. Talk about this SPY 411 put 30-cent zero date that we took on the 412 break that ended up going 176%. Just want to give a big shout out to everybody in the team. Absolutely ate today. So congratulations to all of my wolves. You guys absolutely killed it. First day, $5,800, killing it. All right, let's get started on this trade. What was I looking at, right? So call outs are cool, but what was I looking at, right? The whole purpose is so you guys can become great traders on your own. You need to learn how to fish on your own so you could take trades like this. Now, I did take this trade right here on this break of 412. Why was I looking at 412? So let's just go ahead and start on the 5 minute real quick. What was happening at 412 all day, right? I mean, 412 was a massive level today. I mean, absolutely massive today. Uh, I mean, 412 was about when we gapped down, right? 412 right here, pretty much the level that we rejected off of. When we opened up, what was the level we rejected off of again? 412. We found support, kind of bounced up. And where do we bounce from? 412 again, 412 for that monster run up to the dip, right? So, I mean, multiple points that you could see today, how massive this 412 area was. It started out in the pre-market as when we gapped down as the area to reject. When we opened up, it was also the area, right, to reject right here at 412. We found it as support. And it was also the area where we had a double bottom off of to have that nice little run up towards the end of the day. So guys, when we're looking to see what are massive levels to trade intraday, we really need to see where are the levels that the stock is playing at, right? Where is it finding massive resistance and massive support at? And as we could see today, beginning in pre-market, this 412 area was absolutely massive. I mean, reject, found it as support, right? And then when we came down, we rejected again once we broke below this 412 area. I mean, right on the dot, we came down and rejected it once we broke back below. So I took this put with the team exactly at this level, right? I said on this 412 break, I am taking this put. So the reason why I took it was pretty much very simple support resistance zones, and it was acting as a support resistance flip, right? It was showing all day that as long as we stay above it, we're going to head up. But as long as we stay below it, we are going to head down, right? I mean, such a massive level. We either stay above and head up, or if we stay below, break below, we're going to have a move down. So when we came back down and we couldn't get back up above this 412 area, the risk to reward was there. I mean, the market was selling off. Um, we had multiple bounces already. Once we broke below, the risk to reward was absolutely there. Once we showed confirmation here that we could not get back above, right, was the moment to take puts. Beyond that, if you missed that, let's take a look on the 2 minute. Right, got a couple lines here, but let's take a look on the 2 minute. Uh, right, we broke back below, but what happened on the 2 minute? Right, you guys know I like to take the 2 minute time frame. Oh, I don't know, a nice, massive bear flag, right? A nice, massive bear flag. So I took it on the break here. But other than that, right, what you could have looked for if you did not take the break of this massive 412 level, what you could have done was waited, and we had this massive bear flag. So for those that don't know, let's go ahead and look it up. right? Bear flag candlestick, right? Coming down is going in the opposite way of the trend and heading lower. So a bearish flag pattern is a continuation bearish candlestick pattern. So it is a continuation, right? A continuation of the downtrend candlestick pattern, right? So it's a continuation bearish pattern, bearish flag pattern right there for you. And as you guys can see, absolutely beautiful setup. You could have taken it on this as well. But that was my thoughts going behind this absolute monster of a banger. Was pretty much, let me show you and backtrack one more time. Keep it simple, guys. If you guys know me, I like to keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate trading. I think a lot of you, I think a lot of people, especially, I mean, I'll say it, when I first started trading, overcomplicated absolutely everything. Absolutely everything. This was a very simple support resistance flip. Once we broke back below and confirmed that we rejected the 412 area again, the risk to reward is there. Now, there is never a for sure thing in trading, but there's high probabilities. And once we got the confirmation that we could not break back above this major 412 level, that risk to reward, right? There was a high probability that we would head lower. And that's exactly what we got for this absolute monster, right? So again, starting in pre-market, once we gap down, 412 could not break above, right? Nice resistance. Coming into the beginning of the day, 412 resistance. Once we found support, we had a nice little double bottom here around 412 to head up. So showing that this was a resistance turned massive support. And once we broke below, confirmed that we were not going to bounce back above, the risk to reward was there to take this trade. Now, I hope this made a lot of sense for you guys, right? A lot of sense for you guys. You know, keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate it, right? Don't overcomplicate it. Stocks will only do three things. They will bounce, reject, or break. They will bounce on support, they will reject a resistance, or they'll either break through a support. And if they break through a support, more than likely they're going to reject and now turn into a resistance to reject. Or if we break through a resistance, right, and hold, we're going to bounce on it as a support, right? So bounce, break, reject, stocks only do those three things. This is what I was looking at. Break below the level. Nice bear flag. If you missed that break for the risk to reward, we did have a perfect bear flag as well. Once we broke below that 412 level, which was also a very good entry into a put entry for you guys. So broke below the level, bear flag. This would have been a very nice entry. I got a sneaky entry right when we broke it. But other than that, guys, this is a live trade recap. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please, as always, drop them in the chat. Love you guys. I will see you later.